So I'm back as promised. One piece of writing, fiction or non-fiction. Today we'll do non-fiction. The subject is about party animals. This is not really the right time to talk about parties. Nobody's partying. But this is downtime, and it may be a good time to examine closely how you come out in this list of the kind of things people do at parties, couples do at parties. So if you spot your style in the profiles that I'm outlining here, see if you can use the downtime to fix some things before it's time to party again, hopefully in the near future. So it's not the late nights or overeating or traffic that really gets people down during the party season. That's just the physical stuff. Nothing that can't be fixed with a range of remedies, a day of fasting, detox foods, an aspirin, not getting out of bed, a swim, or whatever it is that restores your tissues. It's the things, the unhealthy ways that couples treat each other at a party that really messes things up. Here are some markers. 7 species of party animals that need to, shall we say, see the vet. So the first one is the strider ahead. This is one half of the couple who, on arriving at the venue, simply jumps out of the car and makes his or her way to the party without waiting for the other half to park or get out, adjust clothes, fall in step, or anything. Just gets out and strides on, leaving the other half to trail behind or hurry after them. Not a good sign. Your other half might be putting up with it, has even got used to it, but it's boorish and self-obsessed and self-absorbed, and speaks of a deeper illness in your relationship. It spells sad and joyless, frankly. Then there's the second category, the abandoner. The couple enters together, but each promptly heads off in different directions. They maintain no connection with each other throughout, not even eye contact. You don't have to be constantly intertwined, but it's nice to converge, diverge through the evening. You get the point. Abandoners are not fighting, mind you. They're either in a blah relationship or they've got no concept of being a couple or enjoying each other's company amongst people. Bad enough if you're doing this. Much worse if one of you does it and the other is left to fend for his or herself the best they can. Boorish and neglectful is what it is. Then there are the intertwined inseparables. Either by mutual consent or because one of them is a clinger, this couple behaves like Siamese twins joined at the hip or hand. They are signaling their coupledom with a vengeance. And the party is mainly a showcase for their absorption with each other. They never dance with anyone else. They talk about each other, themselves, and hang around with other such fused couples at the most. Soppy and uninteresting is what I'd call it. Then there's the possessor and repossessor. These are couples who let each other go off on their own a bit. But one of them will keep a sharp eye out for the other. Yeah? And if he or she spots the other half talking animatedly to anyone else, will smilingly cut in, massage the shoulders, kiss, nuzzle, and generally reclaim what is theirs. Claustrophobic and creepy, if you ask me. Then there's the taunter and the arguer couple. These people's idea of fun is to keep saying semi-nasty stuff about their other half. While it may be funny for a while, people around tire of all this passive aggression. Taunts include reference to old fights, flames, other fatuous facts, basically, that other people don't get, but are enough to make everyone uncomfortable. Arguers will interrupt the other half mid-sentence to clarify some pointless point like, "No, darling, it was the LA SFO flight you missed, not the LA Houston one," or some such. If the other half is an arguer too, they'll debate this threadbare while your beer gets tepid. Annoying and boring is what one can call them. Then there's the late leaver. This is a couple for whom the party is over at totally different times. One of them will simply ignore the fact that the other has had enough and wants to go home. Having got used to this, possibly on a regular basis, the tired one will sit resentfully and or resignedly somewhere, having drunk, danced, eaten, and ready to leave really. The other half will be still wading through his or her drink or meal. The hosts too are looking worn round the edges actually. But the late leaver will have none of it. He or she will leave only when good and ready. Tiresome and frustrating to have around, frankly. Then there's the shrinking hassler. The opposite or counterpart of the late leaver. This person has come to the party under duress. Sits around looking uncomfortable and aggrieved. Off and on hassles the other half to "let's go," and generally becomes everyone else's problem too, as people try to entertain and draw him or her out. Dull and depressing is what they are. Spot your style in the profiles that I've outlined so far and see if you can fix it before it's party time again. Yeah?